A kid gets left at home alone and can do whatever they want. That sounds like fun to me. Stop being panicky.
Muppets, not puppets!
And so, I can't remember now because you're all annoying! We're just about to have a debate about our favourite Christmas film, but before that, Matt has got a really, really important message that could potentially change your life forever.
Wherever you are this Christmas, like, subscribe, comment.
Yo ho ho!
We are about to debate which we think is the best Christmas film. We all have a different film and we all believe it to be the best. Personally, I think I will win because I am debating for the Grinch. So there you go.
I'm going for Home Alone. Guys, Home Alone is definitely the best Christmas movie of all time.
Alright, save it, Johnny. Save it for later. I've got Muppets Christmas Carol. Amazing.
I only need one word, and that one word is elf.
Right.
Should we debate?
Let's get to it.
Okay.
I'm up first.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Never before has bad parenting been so much fun. Every kid and adult's inner child gets to live out their ultimate fantasy of being left in their house alone and being able to do whatever they want. This film has great characters like Kevin's older brother Buzz, who loves spiders. He's really cool. There's the Wet Bandits, of course. Harry and Marv, love them. And of course we can't forget the new head of the household, Kevin McAllister himself.
This is my house. I have to defend it.
Kevin rocking around the Christmas tree with some cardboard cutouts. What about scaring the pizza guy with a clip from a film, telling him to get his no-good keister off their property? We've got some other iconic moments from the film which I'm going to get to when I turn this page. And then there are the traps that Kevin sets for the Wet Bandits. Air rifles to the Christmas nuts.
Be a good little fella now and open the door.
Icy stairs to make them trip over. Irons to the face. Red hot door handles that burn their hands, tarantulas crawling on the face, paint cans to the face. This film is a Christmas knockout. What you got to say about it?
If you can call it an argument, I've only seen Home Alone once, so I don't think it's that special.
That's your problem. Thank you.
Special Christmas film. I think it's based on really bad parenting. Why would they leave their child at home? And I think they go on holiday.
Yeah, they forget
That is
him.
a long way to go.
Yeah.
Forgetting your child.
Yeah. Kevin! It's not a happy Christmas film, it's a child's worst nightmare. That child is left on his own, some burglars try and get him, he has to try and like fend himself, probably to keep himself alive. At the end his family are like, oh sorry we missed you.
A kid gets left at home alone and can do whatever they want. That sounds like fun to me. Stop being panicky.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
He thinks he's had a wish granted. That's how horrible that child is. He's happy that he's made his family disappear. What's Christmassy about making your family disappear?
How can you? I think the whole point is that by the end of the film he learns to love and appreciate his family, which is all the complete message what Christmas is about. Loving your family, being around loved ones on Christmas. He has to go through the dark times to get to the wonderful times. The only problem is she does it again in Home Alone 2.
Here is why I think the best Christmas film is Muppets Christmas Carol. Number one, it's got Muppets in it. You can't go wrong with a film with Muppets.
There goes Mr. Humbug, there goes Mr. Grimm. If they gave a prize for being mean, the winner would be him.
Secondly, it covers all the genres. We've got horror with the past and the future characters. We've got comedy, Gonzo and Rizzo are comedy gold. Better than Ant and Dec, that's a fact. Then we got tragedy, Tiny Tim is ill, it's really upsetting. I cried, everyone's cried when they've watched that bit. And Scrooge's girlfriend leaves him, which is really upsetting. Sci-fi, they travel through time, very impressive. We've got history, because it's based on a Charles Dickens book, so we're basically learning history and English as we watch this film, which is great.
That's scary stuff. Should we be worried about the kids in the audience?
No, it's all right, this is culture.
Loads of funny moments. There's a boy that gets punched in a choir scene and his face turns inside out, which I think is great. And then, like the lamp, not the rat, like the lamp, not the rat.
Hey, like the lamp, not the rat, like the lamp, not the rat.
Finally, it has a wonderful happy ending where everyone gets together and it just proves that life with Muppets is 100% better. Fact. Questions?
Has it got any Muppets in it?
Oh, so many Muppets so many Muppets.
Yeah, I think you've just gone on about the Muppets.
It's Muppets Christmas Carol. It's about them.
I like how you've touted this as a historical film.
Yes.
Where you can learn English from Muppets. Miss Piggy's going to teach you how to speak.
Miss Piggy speaks very well.
A true sign of a Christmas movie is, one, is it feel good? You could argue that.
100%.
No, you could argue if it's feel good.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, you also mentioned that it's a little humorous, but...
A little.
You think it's safe for us to be up here?
There's nothing new going on there. There's nothing that people really relate to because it's a bunch of puppets walking around talking about...
Muppets, not puppets!
I've not watched it, and hearing what you've got to say has not enticed me to watch it.
Muppets singing.
You can't keep saying Muppets and go, yeah, okay. I think you said Muppets more than you said Christmas in an argument about what's the best Christmas film.
I think I might have won, but Cassie, do you want to have a go?
Humbug.
My favourite Christmas film, which I think is the best in all of the Christmas films, is Elf. I think that for 3 reasons. 1, it's hilarious. 2, it's spreading a message of absolute happiness and love and joy, which isn't a message that we should just have at Christmas time. It's all of the time we should have it, especially now with everything that's going on in the world. And 3, Will Ferrell is absolutely hilarious. He's a comic genius.
I love you, I love you, I love you!
But the thing is about it is that it's just so happy and lovely, and yeah, it makes you laugh, but it just makes you feel so nice. And the fact that, like, Father Christmas wasn't able to fly because nobody believed in him, and Will Ferrell, his character Alf, he just keeps bringing happiness and love until everybody believes in him as well, and that's when Father Christmas can fly. And he does some brilliant things. I mean, he's like just putting maple syrup on his spaghetti, and that is like that, all that sugar that he loves just symbolises all the love and sweetness that he's bringing to the world.
You like sugar, huh?
Is there sugar in syrup?
Yes.
Then yes.
That is why I think Elf is the best Christmas film.
You mentioned happiness, joy, all of this stuff. Where are the Muppets?
Ow! Son of a nutcracker!
Elf doesn't come together, it just relies
Yeah, what
on
happens
Will
at the
Ferrell
end?
being funny.
What happens in the end? Well, basically, because nobody believes in Father Christmas, he can't fly his sleigh. And so then, because everyone's been really naughty, like you 3 have been really naughty, not saying that Father Christmas is great, and so, I can't remember now because you're all annoying!
Well.
Oh,
A
wow.
not memorable film.
Yeah.
Cassie!
Call me Elf one more time. Call me Elf.
You're an elf.
Don't lie to me, Ted!
Okay.
Over to Matt.
The Grinch is not just the best Christmas film, it is the best film about Christmas. And the reason is because of the main character. So the Grinch, we all know the term the Grinch. The Grinch is someone who doesn't like Christmas. You'll say it to your friends, your family, you're a real Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel.
The Grinch is the perfect character to sort of demonstrate what Christmas is. And the reason is the Grinch lives in a place called Whoville, and that is a town that has grown loving Christmas. Their whole thing is they love Christmas, and they love it so much the Grinch has, through circumstance, decided to hate it. And because of that, he decides to steal Christmas. Now, the Whos who live in Whoville, they think Christmas is this thing where you're supposed to give presents and put up lights and do all those things we associate with Christmas. And the Grinch hates it so much, like I say, he wants to take it away from them.
Mistletoe.
Now pucker up and kiss it, Whoville!
And because of that one action, not only does it lead to the Grinch loving and understanding Christmas, it also leads to all the Whos rediscovering what Christmas is. So it's not just one person hates Christmas and they love it, it's that Christmas isn't necessarily about giving presents or doing all these big things, it's about being together, and it is inside you all along, it's in your heart, and that is Christmas.
Help me! I'm
that is the Grinch.
What you've just told me, the story of the Grinch, is a rebranded version of A Muppet's Christmas Carol. Hear me out.
I've got to agree with
Oh
her.
my goodness.
Yeah.
So the Grinch is just Scrooge.
It is constantly being retold because it is the one story that I think really summarises what Christmas is now. You need that outsider to tell you what Christmas is.
Hey,
Oh, hey,
it's our
Cassie.
outsider to tell us what
Welcome
Christmas
back.
is.
If it's not,
Oh, the Grinch is back.
the thing is with Cassie, it's so much about love that she needed a timeout.
Yeah, and I went away and I thought about the lessons that the film Elf has taught me, and I got lots of love inside me. Has anyone got a problem with that?
The Grinch, there is nothing in that film that isn't Christmassy. In Elf, you've got all the New York stuff and the idea of they're discovering this human world, so not Christmassy at all. In the Muppets, don't even get me started. What is not Christmassy in that
Matt,
film?
you're not just offending me, you're offending millions of Muppets everywhere, every time you insult it. So
I say this as a friend to all the Muppets, is I don't associate you with Christmas. With the Grinch, it is from start to finish, Christmas, 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 Christmas. There's not an ounce of it that doesn't ooze Christmas.
Right, guys, I don't think we're ever going to decide which is the best Christmas movie. We've all got our own opinions, but we need your help to decide. Write in the comments below which one of our movies you think is the best Christmas movie. Do it now. Home Alone, Home Alone.
Yeah, and whichever you decide, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Thank you so much for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want to subscribe, all you need to do is just click here and you can never miss another video again. But in the meantime, why don't you click here and watch another video? You know it makes sense. Thank you so much and Merry Christmas.